Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Pulls it in at the 13. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Off the play fake. Here's Corral.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Corral sets up play action. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Corral looking to pass, second down.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On third down, here's Corral.
He sets to fire deep. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Carolina.
Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
That is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the offense on the ropes. It's third down. You're trying to get off the field, and then wham, you have a letdown in the secondary, and you give up a big one.
And that wound up traveling at even 58 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Falcons first and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready.
At their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's second and 4. Back to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Falcons now at 2-5 to start play. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Ritter's throw complete. This is London.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 37. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll go down at the 28.
Good position to be in here. Second and inches.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10. The slot man in motion right. Hands it off out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevens. They find some open field here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. And that one results in 35 yards. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
These two teams, they met in Charlotte earlier in the year with the Panthers coming out on top. So a win here in Atlanta will give them the season sweep.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Corral looking to throw.
Going for the deep ball. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. With his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Panthers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Now, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll set up a throw.
Throw left side. There's London. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Here we go. Striker, 3-3.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Here we go. Come on, 38.
Back to throw now on first down.
And this is into the hands of Campbell downfield.
Here we go, Pat.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Falcons.
Red cycle.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Yo, blue. Smash, red. Blaster, six. Hut, hut.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown.
Desmond Ritter.
Touchdown number 15 of the year.
And the Falcons have got it back to within a score.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Here's Corral on first down.
This will be caught by Brown. Oh, he sheds himself free.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Corral with it, first down here.
Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Here's Corral.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Sliding down here. Good move by Corral. He's got the first down. The first down throw here for Corral.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
On 2nd down, here's Corral.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Grady Jarrett in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
play fake. Corral. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. They'll go for it on fourth. Here's Corral. He's got the connection to Moore. Touchdown! DJ Moore. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it's now 21-7.
Falcons 7.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now a play fake here on first down. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's second and 3. They'll set up to throw.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will do it for this first half. So we come upon halftime, intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
Fields this way up at the 17. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
At their own
On the ready.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
The gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the Panthers 38-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On play action, they'll throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Right, 60. Red, yellow. Goes to be red. Blue, striker. Shoot, yellow. Cut, cut.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Isaiah McKenzie, 26 yards.
And the Falcons are back within a score. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Corral. And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Now Corral, 3rd and 2.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Ritter will throw for it.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for two too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
From the 10. And he returns this to the 22. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Fakes the handoff here. Corral.
Flushed out right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Corral on second down.
He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Panthers.
Chuba Hubbard, 68 yards. And the Panthers have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2.
Corral throwing for it.
And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Here we go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off, and the Panthers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Corral to throw, 1st and 10.
Man open left side is Brown.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Corral with it on 1st down.
This will be caught once again by Brown.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Off play action. Here's Corral.
That's into the hands of Edwards. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
First down. Here's Corral with it. It's Edwards again. Touchdown! Brian Edwards.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Panthers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Panthers 36, Falcons 22.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Fields this way up at the 17. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27.
Striker, 3-3. Green jack. Field, black. Ready?
Now back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's McKenzie. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
And cycle.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The Falcons on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Long red. White, white. Light blue. Red, yellow. Blue striker. Blue, yellow. Cut, cut.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Black ultra. Black shot. Ready?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Eagle blue. Red, red.
Back to throw. He gets it left side to Johnson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Corral from his own end zone. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. On first down, Corral. He's going deep for Brown. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Back to throw, Corral. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Flush to his right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Corral on 3rd and goal. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Bryan Edwards, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Here we go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Hey, left. Field, left.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This pass is caught by London. And he'll be out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your seat.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Desmond Ridder with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Red, trail green. Blue, go. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. You never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. He's going deep for Brown. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Off the play fake. Here's Corral. He's going deep for Brown. And this is taken in at the 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Corral here working from the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Bryan Edwards from 4 yards out. And the Panthers are poised to move to 8-0 as they extend their lead even further. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields in right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Let's go now.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Ritter and the Falcons need an answer, and a big play here on 3rd and long following the... And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Panthers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything